All right, what's up, y'all? Been a long time. Book of Enoch, chapter 28. That's where we left off. This is a wild book. Very interesting book. All right, chapter 28. And thence I went towards the east, into the midst of the mountain range of the desert. And I saw a wilderness, and it was solitary, full of trees and plants. And water gushed forth from above, rushing like copious watercourses which flowed towards the northwest. It caused clouds and dew to ascend on every side. Chapter 29. And thence I went to another place in the desert, and approached to the east of this mountain range. And there I saw aromatic trees exhaling with the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh. And the trees also were similar to the almond tree. Verse chapter 30. And beyond these I went afar to the east, and I saw another place, a valley full of water. And therein there was a tree, the color of fragrant trees such as the mastic. Tree such as the mastic. And on the sides of those valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon. And beyond these I proceeded to the east. Holy cow. That is a sweet odor, man. Goodness. And I saw other mountains, and amongst them were groves of trees, and there flowed forth from them nectar, which is named Sorara and Galbanum. And beyond these mountains I saw another mountain to the east of the ends of the earth, wherein we were aloe trees, and all the trees were full of stecte, being like almond trees, and when one burnt it, it smelled sweeter than any fragrant odor. Wow. All right, 32. And after these fragrant odors, as I looked towards the north over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains full of choice nard and fragrant trees and cinnamon and pepper. To the northeast I beheld 7 mountains full of choice nard and mastic and cinnamon and pepper. And thence I went over the summits of all these mountains far towards the east of the earth, and passed above the Erythraean Sea, and went far from it, and passed over the Malik Zotiel. So here's another angel, Zotiel. Zotiel. I read my notes here. Oh, interesting. And I came to the garden of righteousness, and saw beyond those trees many large trees growing there, and of goodly fragrance, large, very beautiful, glorious, and the tree of wisdom, wherefore they eat and know great wisdom. And I came to the garden of righteousness, and from afar off trees more numerous than the trees and great. 2 trees there, very great, beautiful, and glorious, and magnificent. And the tree of knowledge, whose holy fruit they eat and know great wisdom. Okay. All right. I got it. That tree is in the height like the fir, and its leaves are like those of the carob tree, and its fruit is like the clusters of the vine, very beautiful. And the fragrance of the tree penetrates far. Then I said, how beautiful is the tree, and how attractive is its look. Then Raphael, the holy Malik, who was with me, answered me and said, This is the tree of wisdom, of which thy father old in years and thy aged mother, who were before thee, have eaten. And they learnt wisdom, and their eyes were open, talking about Adam and Eve. And they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden. Huh. It's a tree. And from thence I went to the ends of the earth and saw their great beast, and each differed from the other. And I saw birds also differing in appearance and beauty and voice, the one differing from the other. And to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth whereon the heaven rest. I saw the ends of the earth wherein the heaven rests, and the portals of the heaven open. And I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceed, and wrote down all their outlets of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel the holy Malik, who was with me, showed me. He showed all things to me and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws and their companies. Man, that is some far out stuff. So here we have this Malik taking Enoch through all, pretty much the vastness of the earth, the universe, and he's showing them how the Maliks move about. Like, they move through these portals. It's like a transport. They move through portals throughout space. That's how they come in and out. That's why when you see these IFOs, they like moving in, they move out. It's portals. That's how they move about. Those people in those UFOs are Maliks, man. You see them 1 minute, then the next minute, boom, they blue. They're moving in and out. It's crazy. They're going through portals. And I guarantee you. You ever seen that movie Stargate? They're trying to do that in real life, man. I guarantee it. Whatever they have underground down there, Area 54 or whatever it's called, these fallen ones are teaching men how to do things. And from thence, all right, chapter 34. And from this I went towards the north to the ends of the earth. And there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And here I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good. But when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth, and they blow it. This is how, when those Maliks have those seals to destroy, this is what it is. They have the seals to destroy the earth. They can do that. Violence, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes. And from thence I went toward the west to the ends of the earth. and saw there 3 portals of the heaven open, such as I had seen in the east. The same number of portals and the same number of outlets. 3 outlets. One was for the good weather that we have every day. You know, we have rain, sleet, snow. And the other 2 outlets is to destruction. Chapter 36. Now we're going to journey to the south. We went north. Now we're going to journey south. Chapter 36. Then, and from this I went to the south, to the ends of the earth. So we are at the ends of the earth. We're still here on earth. And I saw there 3 open portals of the heaven. And thence there come dew, rain, and wind. Natural stuff. And from thence I went to the east, to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven open, and small portals above them. Through each of these small portals passed the stars of heaven, the malkims of heaven, and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. It's portals. In the spirit world they go through. This is how they travel, through those portals. Through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. And as often as I saw, I blessed always Yah of glory. And I continue to bless Yah of glory, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the malkim, and to spirits, and to men, that they might praise his work in all his creation, that they might see the work of his might, and praise the great work of his hands, and bless him forever. Wow. Wow. All right, we'll stop right there. That was chapter 36. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. So that was 25. Wait a minute. That was 28 through 36. That was amazing. So we kind of get a picture here of what Enoch, this malkim, is just taking him through the heavens, and basically showing him how, what things that are prepared for us in the future, and basically showing us how the malkim get around, how they control the weather, how they control devastation. It's through portals. Interesting stuff, man. So you think that Satan has a lot of control? No, you gotta remember, this is Yah's creation. The universe is Yah's creation, not Satan's. This is Yah's creation. So he created it. He knows what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? People give Satan too much credit for stuff. This is Yah's world. He knows how to control it. He knows what goes on and what goes off, what deflect, what he knows, and it's awesome about these portals. And they say Satan masquerades as an angel of light. So sometime when you see these dazzling things in the sky, it's either there's going to be a time, when they set up all that stuff in Jerusalem, where they're going to appear, and it's going to be like a glorious thing to people, and people are going to be so deceived because people like lights. They like the spectacle. But yet, you have to arm yourself with the word, because you know, in Ephesians 6 verse 12, it tells that we fight against these spirits, principalities, and principalities. And Satan masquerades as an angel of light. So don't be deceived by these lights. But we see here how the malkim, these watchers, transport throughout the universe. Now you can kind of see how when people get these images, you know, on their cameras, and they see it, something floating, then all of a sudden, bloop, it goes away, like it just disappeared. No, it teleported. It went through a portal. That's why in some of these Hollywood movies, man, that's what they're trying to show you. There's nothing new under the sun. They're just reading from these holy books, man. It's not anything that, you know, the director was creative or anything like that. It's just, you know, they just read. And, you know, I'm reading and I see that. I kind of knew that a little bit, but it's good to, like, you know, just read a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. That was interesting. So that was the Book of Enoch. That was chapter 28 through 36. All right. Shalom.